What's happening, y'all? Here's an update on my Predator 212cc doodlebug mini bike, gotta call it. Obviously, a new filter. I got the MIKUNI carb. Nothing specific for it. I just found one that had the 1/4-inch fittings and the pulse valve, so assume it worked. Got a 1/4-inch line fuel filter. This new, I think it's 3/8 inch. Because before that I had 1/4-inch everywhere and it wasn't tight, so I got the 1/4-inch going in there, and luckily this has 3/8 and a 1/4-inch on it. So we got it, comes from the gas, goes down through the fuel filter into the inlet of the fuel pump, and then for the pulse fitting I have it coming from the valve cover, comes here. That's just tying it to keep it from the exhaust. Got an oil catch can because you all know this gets disgustingly oily, and that's gonna catch it, and I can drain it here. Then it's gonna come up through this and go into the pulse inlet on the fuel pump, and that's gonna pull the fuel in through there, and then it's gonna shoot the fuel out straight into the carb. As for the exhaust, it's just an old header, and then I sort of rigged on a extension. It's pretty tight, it's chrome, and then I wrapped it all with the titanium heat wrap to keep it at that intake cold until I get a welder and I can have this pop out that end away from the intake, so it makes sense. Straight out here, or I don't know, maybe make a heat shroud. And after that I got a 12-volt battery on here. That's just a circuit breaker. I got my lights, well, my light, and the fuel tank's on there better. I got the HILLIARD, I think INFERNO clutch. Got it. And then right here, this is the big guy. Number 35, this is an 85 tooth sprocket with the adapter. That took some finessing around. I had to bend this out a little because these hit on it. Had to put the sprocket on the back because with it on the front, these bolts collided. Had to get different bolts for these because they hit here. So we'll see how that works. If I have to go back to stock, whatever. It ain't food, it ain't gonna go bad. I could use it on something else later. I think that's pretty much it. So I'm about to go for a ride and put the GoPro, that's loose, put that right here. And it should be pretty damn fun. We'll see if she backfires.
No, I'm all right. Thanks, though, man.
don't know why she doesn't want to idle. Might just run it without the filter. Maybe we'll make a better fucking ratio. Yeah. It's getting too much air. Fuck this, man. Yeah, something ain't right with this shit. Chain keeps popping off. Yeah, I gotta realign it, get way better. But yeah, she's torquey at first. Alright, let me get all this shit back together and bring it back. So I should have known before I started going, because when I was walking down the hallway, I noticed the chain every once in a while would catch on something. I could hear it sort of clinking around. But I just thought it was just the clutch was just slid over a little bit, and it was just when I got at the speed it would sort of align itself out. But I guess not. I'll talk more in the light so I could show you. All right, so a few notable events. I sort of fucked things up a little bit. When I first started going, I wasn't really expecting the torque that what 80, I keep forgetting, the 85.2 sprocket would deliver, and the front wheel came up and slammed down. I was sort of on the handlebars a little bit, so the gas tank is a little loose. But anyways, that was the fun part. After that, air filter fell off, I think, when that happened, and the chain is all fucked. I need to try not to curse. Not bad. The chain is badly misaligned with the engine, because I noticed when I first put it on, because this thing sits at a different position, I had to slide the engine with the mounting plate, which is nice, but I tried spinning it, but I guess a way you can do it, I've heard, well, I know this works if you had the engine fixed and then axle with a set screw, you can run it and then have it spin up, like run the engine, and then once you're at speed, just slow it down, and the sprocket will like drag itself. But I don't have that pleasure, so I was just trying to pick it up and spin the wheel, but that's inaccurate. So I'm just gonna have to play around with that, because yeah, the chain, oh my gosh. Yeah, it's all dinged up. The chain came off 2 times. Well, every time I drove, I went up and down a street. And it's bad because you see how much those stick out? Holy shit. Yeah, that one got bent. They both got all bent. Yeah, because I was going quick, and the chain came off and it grabbed that and it locked the rear wheel up. Which isn't bad. I mean, it's not the front wheel. Other than that, the engine was running pretty strong. But with that massive, I think this is a lower, no, that's a 12 tooth. But with this massive sprocket, when it killed the top speed, I wasn't even really able to reach the power band that the stock 72 or whatever has. Oh, it's a 72 on it. I mean, I go so quick and it's spitting flames, but I mean, I wouldn't really want at that speed, the chain to fall off, because yeah, so I don't know though. It should have, the engine can rev higher, so I don't know why it didn't go faster. I'm not too knowledgeable about gearing and stuff. That's interesting. Well, I'll try and think of some other crap, and if not, thanks for watching. And next time I'm gonna have to get some shorter bolts here and then realign it, and then I think it'll be all good. Fix the idle a little bit, get that air filter on there a little more solid. Then I think she's good to go. I'm glad that fuel filter worked. That was nice. That's my thing, my air filter. The light's pretty good. I don't know how you see it on video, but I mean, it had the things reflecting all the way down the street. Beautiful. Good weather if it did work, but whatever. That's the fun of it, kind of. Peace. Yeah, that's that chain. Also, another thing that was good is this new tire. It got sent to me warped up more than a fucked up onion ring. But I thought it was gonna be wobbling like crazy, but it actually, it sat on there for like a month because I was traveling around. But I didn't notice any wobble whatsoever. It's a Carlise. I was hoping it was still made in America. I'm not sure about that, because most of the tires you could find are these cheap Chinese crap. But I mean, if you're going off-road, I mean, I'm not going to be going too fast on this where I'm going to be scared. I'm going to be going in dirt and whatever, mud, maybe. I don't know how deep I can go in mud considering the sprocket, but if it falls apart, big whoop, it's the rear wheel. But for the front, that's something I'm cautious about. I got the stock one on there. Maybe I'm gonna have to find a nice pair of street tires and maybe get a new rim or something so it's more universal. Anyways, until next time.